Welcome to another day in my life with the M3 Pro MacBook Pro. So today I woke up at 6 a.m. which is pretty much my usual because for one I have to get my prayers in and I have an hour drive to my 9 a.m. class ahead of me, so I just rush through my morning routine and get ready for the day. I usually start my day with a light breakfast just to get some energy. Then I had my M3 Pro MacBook docked on my setup to go through my emails and also check on my to-do list just to get a feel of what I'm dealing with today. Good morning guys. So I just got done eating breakfast and going through my morning routine and checking my to-do list and stuff like that. So I just want to go through what today's video is going to be about. So this is my day in life video where I test out tech, phones, tablets, laptops and all that cool stuff. So today is going to be the M3 Pro MacBook Pro, and I've been using this device for the past 2 weeks and I'm just going to be showing you guys my day using this device. So I'll be testing out the battery and the performance and all the other cool features of this MacBook. So if you guys don't know, I'm a computer science major in college, which means I'll be programming on this computer and also be editing my videos. I'm currently running late to class right now, so I gotta get going. Let's get it. Alright, so before I head out, I just want to touch on the specs of my M3 Pro MacBook. It comes in this space black colorway, which really isn't black and happens to be a fingerprint magnet. It has 18GB of RAM, 11 core CPU, 14 core GPU with 512GB of SSD. Now I personally use an external SSD to store my large files, so I think this base model of 512 is perfect in my opinion, and based on its specs and processing power, I should be expecting an excellent performance on this machine when it comes to handling my schoolwork as well as my personal projects like editing videos. So let's take this bad boy for a spin for the day. Let's get it. So I arrived at my class at 9:30 a.m. which is just 1 minute early. I unlocked my M3 MacBook Pro with the Touch ID and it worked flawlessly. I then made sure I was connected to the school Wi-Fi, and at this time the battery on my M3 MacBook Pro was at 89%. Now this is not an issue because I didn't start the day with a full charge, but we're gonna see if this could last throughout the day. So the class I'm currently in is an assembly programming language class. And trust me, I find it hard to understand codes in zeros and ones. I pulled up the learning material on the M3 MacBook Pro just to follow up with the professor. And yo, it's the second week of school and we've just been going through the terminologies related to assembly coding, which is all new to me without actually writing any code yet. I tried really hard to pay attention but nothing was coming in for me. But if I'm being honest, I'm actually thinking about this vlog. Anyways, I looked through the course website to see what assignment I have to work on after class. And I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking good. But the good part is running multiple Chrome tabs as well as series of background apps on the M3 MacBook Pro is a light work, and the 14-inch display is actually enough to split my screen into two for multitasking, and the stage manager on Mac just makes it easy to navigate around different apps, which just make things easy for me as a heavy user. So yeah, I started working on the assignment and after an hour and 15 minutes the class was finally over. Yo, what's going on guys? So I just got done with class and I'm about to link up with a friend, but I don't know where he is right now. I just texted him. I don't know if the wind is crazy right now because it's kind of windy and it's low-key raining and snowing at the same time. I kind of want to take like a thumbnail for this other video that I worked on. It's like my iPhone 15 Pro video, day in the life. So I don't know if that's gonna drop before this one, but yeah, let me go do that real quick and then I'll just call my friend and see what's up with him. So by the way, the class is kind of like, I don't know, I really need to like do some extra studying, maybe like watch videos or like reach out to some other friends that I know that have taken the class before me. And yeah, it's not advisable for me to like put this out in the rain. I don't even know what I'm saying, bro. Let's go get the day going. I like the architecture of some of the buildings at my school. They just look really cool and it's giving a castle vibe. So I took the time to make a thumbnail with this building on the background. So after getting a thumbnail for my other day in a live video, which will be coming up soon, I had to look for a spot to chill before my next class. I pulled up to this building called the Home Student Center. So for those in my DM asking about my school, this is where students come to chill between classes, and you can even find a club to join in this building. You get to meet your friends and even make new friends, and I even got some new subscribers to my channel, which is a plus for me.
YouTuber, bro. Oh, Mark. Same touch. How many subscribers do you have for a YouTube video? Well, I was thinking about, because I thought about like doing it again.
And then I made one video about iPad. He had like 70k views, and then companies just started reaching out to me ever since.
Alright, yo, so it's currently like 11:51 right now, and before I get into like doing the rest of my school work, because that's what I really need to get done, I'm just gonna check on some email right now. And I'm currently working with like a brand, and I just need to like reply to some emails, and I also got some emails coming in, and also checking up on my notifications and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna get into right now. Let's get it. It's kind of like weird filming in school, because let me show you guys, there's a bunch of students everywhere. Shout out to the vlog, shout out to the vlog.
Yo.
So as I proceed to tackle my emails for the day, the typing experience on the Magic Keyboard is very impressive. The key spacing is perfect and it feels very tactile, and the key travel is also satisfying. As someone who is coming from a previous gen of MacBook, there is actually a huge difference in the typing experience. It just feels like the haptic feedback has improved so well in my opinion. The trackpad on the M3 MacBook Pro is also amazing. It works flawlessly, and I don't see a need to carry a mouse along with you if you're using this MacBook on the go. It seamlessly works fine with navigating around different applications, and the response time is on point. So after tackling my emails for the day, I had one of my friends explain how to represent decimal numbers into binary, which is zeros and ones, for my assembly programming class, because he has taken the class before. To be honest, it's not as complicated as I expected it to be. It's always good to make friends with students who are one semester ahead of you in your major. They are definitely clutch during times like this, and it just makes your semester easier.
So one of them I didn't do, the one we did the drip check. Yeah. I didn't edit that one. That was just long, bro.
Go binary.
Okay, so now we're talking about the speakers on the MacBook Pro. Let's go.
Okay, another one of my friends and I did a speaker comparison between his M1 MacBook Pro and my M3 Pro MacBook, and everyone was just saying that his sounds better because it's clearer and mine just has good bass, but they really can't hear the lyrics of the song on mine.
Bro, they're roasting the speakers, bro. No, but for real, the bass on this is like crazy though. Yeah, I'm playing the music for you though.
I'm just saying like the beat. I'm not hearing this is what you call fake.
Did you guys see the difference? Okay, I'm gonna get copyrighted.
I don't know, I think mine sounds better in my opinion. Alright, so it was time for me to lock in and get my assignments done. I started to read the instruction for my assignment, which is due tonight, and your boy started cooking. But then,
The flip is this?
yeah, I kind of messed up the coding text editor. So for this class, the programming environment is called IBM, and it's actually my first time of using it. So I went back to my friend again for some help. He came really clutch, and the screen of the M3 MacBook Pro is really great. It can get up to 600 nits of brightness, so if you are outdoors or in an environment with too much light, you can still see everything clearly.
Alright guys, so it's currently 226 right now, and the battery percentage is at 56% at 226. So like I said, we have to use this software called IBM to basically like write programs, and this is kind of like the introductory assignment. But right now I'm just gonna like write this program real quick before I go to my next class, which is going to be at 3:30 with my other friends. I've been in this place for the past 2 to 3 hours, and all I've just been doing is technically like fixing stuff on this computer. Nothing wrong with the computer so far. So the battery is holding up good, the software looks good, the screen response, crazy, very amazing. But yeah, let me write this code real quick, and then we're gonna head to class. Let's get it.
Alright, so I went back into working on my own work after fixing the issue I had with the software. The refresh rate on the M3 Pro MacBook is at 120Hz, and it truly looks and feels really smooth. I mean, it's a 14-inch liquid retina XDR display with a resolution of 1324 by 1964 pixel, and honestly, this is the best built-in display I have personally seen in a laptop. The size and form factor is another thing I really love about my M3 Pro MacBook at 14-inch. It's not too big to carry around nor too small to have on my lap whilst getting work done. Well, it's called a laptop. It's the perfect size for a compact computer in my opinion. So yeah, I try to get as much work done as possible. But this code is not looking too good right now, so I will be disturbing one of my other friends later today. But for now, it's time to head to my next class.
Alright guys, so I'm kind of done with this for now. It's currently 303 and the battery percentage is at 53%, which is not bad because I've been using it since like, I think, yeah, I'm vlogging, yeah. Subscribe.
Can I say hi to the vlog?
Okay, say hi to the vlog. Alright, say hi to the vlog. Alright guys, so I'm currently going to class right now with my boy. You guys check out his what's it called? StudyBot Pro. Let it cook. He's currently building a software which is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be like a study AI thing. It's like an extension, right? So if you guys are doing your homework online and stuff like that, which is actually a very, very good idea. So if you're doing your homework, it's kind of cheating, right?
No, we don't support that. It's only for practice questions.
So if you're having like a homework and you have the study bot, it's just gonna be like a pop-up for the answer. So it's technically just gonna like do all the AI searching for you on ChatGPT. Just the way ChatGPT work, but you don't have to like go to ChatGPT. It's just gonna like pop out the answer for you. And I've actually seen it in action, but it's currently like a beta version which he hasn't put out yet. But one of my friends is calling me right now.
It takes roughly around 10 to 15 minutes for me to move from one building to another in order to get to class. Even though the M3 MacBook Pro is quite heavy, I really don't feel the weight even though I'm moving around on campus a lot. So on my way to class, I met with another friend who has also taken my current classes before, and we plan to meet on Discord tonight for me to get some help. But for now, I have to get to class. Okay, so this is a database class, which is basically the back-end side of things when building a software. It's focused on how to structure the data of your app, and for today we had an in-class exercise on ER diagrams. Obviously, I'm not gonna be teaching you guys about ER diagrams, but I paired with my friends for the exercise, and honestly we were all confused on how to deal with the question. The professor then explained how to solve the first question, which made the questions that follow a lot easier. At this time, my M3 MacBook Pro was at 49% of battery life, which is actually decent. And yo, look at this dude sucking out juice from my laptop. Anyways, I used it to view and read the questions clearly because the room was too bright to read from the projector. The lecture was solid, and in an hour and 15 minutes it was over.
And here we got this tall ass bro. Go down a little bit, bro. Your hair's gonna touch it. Bro, look how tall it is. So we just got done with class. Yeah. Oh, I said you were talking to your girl.
My kid.
Oh, you're one of your girls.
Hey, one of many.
One of many.
What's it?
No, one in a million.
No, guy. Wait till you left for class.
Oh, one of many. Yeah, database. Nah, bro, he doesn't even have to shoot the shot. I just step in. God damn, nigga, shit. I might get demonetized right now. No, but for real, shit, like that shit fire. I won't be like calm now. God just shot in my eyes small. I for touch up. Like how tall are you? Like 6'9". God damn, bro, that's 6'9", bro. God. Bro, wait, put us together. What did you do this guy? 6'9". 6'9".
Basketballer.
6'2".
Why you lying about your height, man?
I'm 6'2". What do you think?
Why you lying about your height?
Wait, what do you think I am?
So after being roasted for being short at 6'2", it was time for me to head home. And I'm not looking forward to an hour drive, but I have to go home regardless. So I got back home at around 6 p.m. and I was feeling really tired and hungry. I also needed to make up for my prayers, so I had to get that out of the way because I need to finish up with my homework and also do some editing. So while I was eating, I transferred all my earlier footage from my SSD to my M3 MacBook Pro via the SSD slot, which came really clutch. I was able to transfer almost 80 gigabytes worth of file within 15 minutes. To me, that's super fast because on my previous MacBook, that would take roughly about an hour and 30 minutes to get done. Now keep in mind that I'm actually exporting from my micro SSD to my my external hard drive, which usually takes more time than transferring directly to my MacBook. I'm really impressed with how much this computer can do within a short amount of time. This will really speed up my workflow, especially since transfer speed is something that used to slow me down in the past. At this time, my M3 MacBook Pro was at 28% of battery life. This is really impressive given the fact that I have been using it all day and running fully on battery. So I will say this machine has a very reliable battery that you can depend on when you're out and about. You won't have to struggle with constantly charging while getting works done on the go. Now I'm feeling tempted to start editing my EDC video, but I have to figure out this coding assignment before 11:59. So I texted my friend to see if he's still down to hop on Discord with me, but he said he's kind of busy, so I have to wait a little bit. I tried to figure out the code by myself, but it's just really confusing to program in assembly, so I had to just put the homework to the side and start editing until my friend was ready. I had my MacBook docked on my dual monitor setup and also charge it with the MagSafe cable, which also works perfectly. The M3 MacBook Pro supports up to 2 external display with 6K resolution up to 60Hz using the Thunderbolt ports, and you can even go further to get 4K resolution at 144Hz using the HDMI port. I personally use a docking station and it works perfectly for me. My editing experience on the M3 MacBook Pro was really great. I was editing my What's in My Bag video, which was shot on my iPhone as well as my camera, and it handled it perfectly. I had multiple layers of timeline with text and color adjustments on, and it didn't even break a sweat. I have edited about 4 long form videos on this device since I had it, and the fan never go on for once. I honestly feel like I haven't really pushed this machine to its max because I currently edit on CapCut and I don't even use a full frame camera, which isn't the best in terms of video quality. But I'm really excited to use this computer for a long time as I upgrade my gears. So finally, I hopped on Discord with my friend at 9 PM to finish up with my homework, and he came really clutch. 2 of my other friends also joined the conversation and we were able to do the homework together. I used the 1080p webcam on the M3 MacBook Pro. It worked flawlessly and my friends were even complimenting on how clear the camera was. So yeah, we finished up with the homework. I said goodbye to my friends, and for the rest of the night, I edited the thumbnail for my iPhone 15 Pro day in a live video before going to bed. So if you guys want to see the video as soon as possible, make sure you subscribe and get this video up to 500 likes. It's time for me to go to bed because I have class again tomorrow. So yeah, see you guys on the next one.